somebody sold or something. They didn't.
See, I'm attempting to make this video and store it on YouTube.
Car payment booklet. Hi.
Honey, I've changed my mind.
Well,
Just let it like it is.
oh, I'm not gonna do anything to it.
Well, I know it, but I won't even sign the paper you was here.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing
I
for
just
you to.
don't want you to do it.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I was just gonna ask you.
Just
You know,
change my mind, and I thank you.
you're welcome. But I had a conversation with you over the phone, and you had said somebody did something without your permission, and if you don't mind, I'd just like to talk about that a little bit, because it concerns me a little bit.
Well,
You know, I'm not here to take any money. Have you sign anything? None whatsoever. Nothing.
Well, I just
Nothing.
you won't have to go under the house.
Okay, I won't. But
You want to step in?
if I'm not going to be any trouble, I've taken a bath and I'm clean and all. I got the idea that you kind of got billed for something that you didn't even really know anything about.
He said that he sprayed and seen a little mouse under there. And he said, I sprayed for mold. I said, Steve, I told you I couldn't take it.
Right.
And see, 'cause I was old,
You're right.
he tricked me into signing a paper.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't know what I was signing.
Oh, my gosh.
And I've had y'all for years.
And you're
So-
sure his name was Stephen? It's
That's all I remember.
I got you. I probably should have dove into the file before I came, but I didn't. They had a couple meetings and I had to shoot and get out of there.
They put a brace in. I've got the plastic under
how do you do
there.
now?
I've got the good vents.
Yeah, I saw the working vents and everything
I
down there
can't
too.
remember that guy that put them in, but he was a good person.
Good fella. Yeah.
I think he went on his own.
I understand.
But now, my niece and my nephew that takes care of me, takes me to the doctor and everything.
Right.
I feel I've been in this chair 3 years.
Good gosh.
It'll be 4 in April.
That came through that place.
He was a tall, heavy,
Well, this guy was fat.
big old man.
Big. Yes.
He's not there no more.
No, he's not there anymore. He's over at Terminex. But I never knew him to spray for mold. You didn't pay him in cash, did you?
I was gonna have to pay over $1,000, and my nephew and niece went down there and talked to the main man, and he said if they would.
I just a little baffled. My last question for you then would be about how long ago did that mold spraying thing happen?
I didn't know that he done it.
I know. About how long ago did it not happen? When did that occur?
When was he here? It's been about a year.
He was there a year ago or so.
Oh, Oh, when I got that book, maybe 2 years. When I got that book and had to make that payment, when you're on fixed income, you can't do everything.
Yeah,
And
He just more or less cheated her out.
that's the darndest thing. I'm not gonna say it's the first time, but wow. I mean,
She's been with you ever since you was down on State Street.
yeah. See, when somebody's an active pest, how do you do, sir? When somebody's an active
They've
pest control
always
client.
been so good. If I'd seen anything better.
Okay, I had spoken with this woman on the phone. They had us calling people that used to be clients to try and bring them back on board. And I found out why this lady dropped after 35 years or so. I mean, she was with Orkin when they were at the other facility, which means she had been with them 30 years. When I was walking up to the house, I saw she had Orkin vents. So every service that Orkin had through the years, she had got from them. And after she retired, all she did was the pest control. Obviously, Stephen was her pest control technician. I'll tell you that I knew Stephen, and Stephen didn't have any part in ripping this lady off. I'll just tell you that. It's just that Stephen is the only name that she can remember. Stephen doesn't crawl up underneath houses and spray for mold. Somebody else came out there, and did that. And I saw this sort of thing going on after I came back from Orkin. I was gone from Orkin for 3.5 years when my dad was a bedridden invalid. And when I returned, this is what I returned to. So the last 8 months I was there, all I sold was their termite service, which was a Termidor service that worked very well. When I called her and told her that I was coming out to her house, she called her niece, and her husband came over and hid in the kitchen, assuming that I was there to try and rip her off also. And only when I said that I wasn't there to have her sign anything or to take any money from her did I hear a voice from the kitchen say, let him in. And so I went in and we had that conversation. When somebody does the pest control, somebody showed up and said, Stephen, your pest control technician is out. I'm here to do your pest control today, and had her sign the phone. And when she didn't know it, but when she signed the phone, she had just bought a mold treatment at $1.50 a square foot. It's about 1,000 square foot house, so she would have paid between $1,500 and $2,000, I would assume. She didn't know anything about having purchased a mold control thing until she got the payment booklet from the finance firm, which is Rollins Acceptance Corps. That's the name of that tune. That's Another Day at Orkin. I'm putting it on YouTube for storage so that I've got this stored in 2 or 3 places. I've got countless videos, and I could have made countless more. I can't, at Orkin Branch 0352 there in Bluntville, you've got 30-some employees. Half of them are the best people in the world, and the other half really belong behind bars. There's no nice way of saying it. So, over and out.